In this video, I'm gonna be reviewing the iPad A16 along with the Apple Pencil 1st Gen. So I've had this tablet for more than a week and I think it's appropriate now for me to do a review after using it for a week. I already updated this into iPad 26. As you can see, there's a glass aesthetic to it. I like it. Honestly, it doesn't really make much of a difference for me. It's just for aesthetic. It's fine. Doesn't really increase my productivity. But it's lovely to look at, and you know, when you scroll. So first of all, I'm gonna be reviewing the OS, what I like about it, and my experience of it. Here's the lock screen. What I like about this is you can customize more by clicking here, and you can add more widgets. I added some quote widgets. Renews every day. That's a good one, and you know, you can customize it more. There's a 3D spatial feature that I really like. If you choose a wallpaper that has a character, you can simply, it has this cool effect. I really like this. For the home screen, there's a lot of options for customization. I don't want to click on this too much, but as you can see, there's default, dark, clear, and tinted, and I choose the tinted one so it fits the theme of my wallpaper, which is Hitachi. I couldn't find any HD wallpaper, so that sucks. And yeah, I don't want to bother around, as I don't want to change it back, so I'm sorry about that. As you can see, you can change the hue here and the saturation, so that's really nice. I like it. And of course, you can insert a lot of widgets here. I put some, I installed some widget apps that you can put here, some quotes, some to-do list, and some on Procreate. And yeah, that's all for the OS. So far, it's smooth. I expected this to be slow because a lot of people says that iPad, it only has 60 hertz. It's gonna be slow. Sure, the 120 is really snappy, but this one doesn't really bother me as much as I expected it to. When I bought this, I kinda have a low expectations because I was really aiming to buy an Android, the Huawei MatePad, because it was built mainly for artists. Like, I think mostly the target market for that tablet is artists and hobbyists, because they have an app, a free app that's almost like identical to Procreate. So I wanted to try it out, but after doing some research and having an iPhone, it would be easy for the ecosystem. So I'm trapped in the Apple ecosystem. So if I don't like this iPad, I'm just gonna sell this and buy an Android. But for now, I'm liking it and I don't have any complaints. So how is it like for browsing the net, general media consumption? It's really smooth. The Netflix app didn't lag. For just regular browsing and media consumption, like, it's really good. No complaints, no lags, no crashing out of any apps. And we can see here, I downloaded TikTok. No problem.
Comment down below, guys. And
no problem, honestly. In general, media consumption is so smooth, no complaints. Audio quality, I'm gonna have to let you listen to. I'm gonna play a video and busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals. We been trapping like the 80s. It's fairly loud, which is just right for me because it's a tablet. For the battery, honestly, I expected low because Apple is known to have a shitty battery. But I'm surprised it actually lasts more than a day. But of course it depends on how you use it. Mostly I use this to draw and a very light media consumption like Netflix. But it lasts more than a day. For me, it lasts 2 days until I feel like I have to charge it or, you know. So yeah, I'm satisfied with the battery even when I'm drawing for hours. I didn't notice it overheating or the battery draining fast. It's pretty decent. I'm gonna show you some clips of the camera. For the 0.6 camera, this is how it looks. You can see our living room up to the kitchen. This is pretty good, bro. So overall, the camera is pretty okay for a tablet, though the picture is so grainy. And why? I mean, the iPhone 6 has better quality than the picture of this in photo. I don't know why it looks good in video, but it doesn't look good in photos. So I'm gonna show you some pictures that I took. So these are the pictures that I took using this tablet, and as you can see, it's grainy and it's not that, not that great. But yeah, I'm not really planning to use this much on selfie, so it doesn't bother me. But if that bothers you, maybe try an Android. I don't know. I haven't tried any Android tablet because this is my first tablet. So I can't really say which one's better in terms of camera, but I'm just gonna show you what's the quality of this tablet. So now I'm gonna proceed to review the Apple Pencil and the iPad. First and foremost, this is the first gen Apple Pencil, and if you're gonna buy the first gen, it has a different type of charging that you would need a converter like this. For me, I bought this bundled with the pencil, the converter, but sometimes it doesn't, so you have to be very careful when buying the one that already has bundled this. But you're gonna have to charge it with your lightning cable. So if you don't have a lightning cable, if you use USB-C, which this tablet used USB-C, well, it's gonna be tricky. You have to know that at least if you're gonna buy one. If you're gonna buy the first gen Apple Pencil. But I've heard lots of positive reviews of this pencil, and they say that it has really good pressure, so I decided to buy this one. My first impression of this was, how do I turn this on? So apparently this is turned on always and there's no on or off button, and I was confused on how to connect this. And this is a con for me. Really hard to connect to the tablet. At first, I thought I bought a defected one, that I even contacted customer service where I got this pen. But then with research, I just found out that you have to download this app. I use this light blue app. This is for free and you can search it in the app store. So basically, I press disconnect, and it will get connected. Because if I use only the Bluetooth won't show up. Oh my god, now it's not connecting. Let me demonstrate the cons of this Apple Pencil. So I'm on the Bluetooth right now, and yep, it won't connect. So what you have to do if you're planning to buy this one is you have to forget the device. No, forget the device. This happens every time you charge, by the way. So when you have to charge the pencil, you have to forget and connect it again on the light blue app. So I'm gonna open the light blue app and press connect. So the password is 1234. Press connect, and you can see it's connected. So just go to the Bluetooth, and yep, it's connected. So that's a huge con for me, because I have to do a lot of things first before it gets connected. But yeah, I'm gonna try the pen pressure first. So I'm gonna open up Procreate. The moment I got this, I immediately bought the Procreate without much thought. This is the Mercury pen on Procreate to test the pen pressure. So I'm gonna press really lightly. And the thickness can vary on the size of your pen, which you can find here. You just lightly press that. So if you press again, the size would very thin. And press hard. Press really hard. So it has a really good pen pressure, as you can see, which is really great for sketching. I mostly like to use pens for sketching, because that way my wrist won't get tired quickly. So yeah, for the pen pressure, it's really good. I'm gonna give it a 10. I'm satisfied. For note taking, I don't really use much note taking because I don't go to school anymore, nor do I want to go back. I journal, but when I use the journal, I mainly use the journal app with a keyboard because it's faster that way. Yeah, so I can't really say much about the pencil and the tablet for note taking, because I don't use it for note taking that much. I sometimes do note taking when I feel like it, but I just use the default note app of the Apple. And so there's a lot of features here. You can, this is really good. Math results. Yeah. So when you type a problem, I guess, equals, so you get the result. So that's really cool. And you can also have line grids if you want that, and of course. So hi today. And also there's auto refined handwriting feature. So if you have a messy handwriting like mine, it will really help a bit. I'm gonna review this iPad. See, it's gonna be a bit cleaner. So if there's also a scribble feature. If you scribble and press down, it will disappear. It will erase automatically. So that's good. And of course, if you draw and hold, it will turn into this. If you're gonna, so this is really perfect for note taking if you're in school. This is decent for note taking in class, I can say. But I don't really use this tablet for that. I mainly draw this. I mainly use this tablet for drawing. So yeah, that's all for the print pressure, and I'm gonna show you some time lapses of the drawings I created in Procreate. I don't know, why would I show you that? This is my first time lapse, I guess, that I ever made. This is the first drawing that I ever made on Procreate. This is a rough sketch. I'm mainly experimenting with the pens, so you can notice, I don't really settle for one drawing. And mind you, it's been so long since I draw. I'm gonna create a video that is mainly a review of this tablet in an artist perspective. Like, I'm gonna review all the apps. It's gonna be a separate video because I think that's gonna be a lengthy one and very niche. This video is gonna be for most people that just like to consume. For multitasking, I have no problem. I use multitasking when of course it's gonna be art related. So I mainly use this tablet for multitasking when I gather references for my drawing. So this doesn't work on the Pinterest app, so I'm gonna suggest you have to open a browser, and I'm using the Brave browser for a lot of reasons, like ad blocks and everything. So I'm just gonna press a picture and just drag it to the freeform so I can gather, references for my characters. And yeah, this is how I mainly use the multitasking part of this tablet. I also use multitasking on Medibang because Medibang doesn't really have a dedicated reference tab. They have, but you have to you have to pay for the premium, which is subscription. I would pay it if I just buy the whole app like Procreate, but subscription is still too, I'm still starting out. I can't really subscribe. I would sketch here like so, and use this as a reference. But the only problem would be I can't color pick in freeform from Medibang to freeform because it doesn't work that way. Yeah, so I have a bit of a suggestion for next updates for the iPad. It would be great if they can pin a tab, if they can pin a window. If I want to pin this, it would be great if they put an option for pinning a window like on top. That would be a great feature, and I think they can do it. Apple, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt, that would be a great thing. So yeah, that's all for the multitasking part. So now I'm gonna proceed to play on this tablet if it do well on the apps that I play. I mostly play Call of Duty. I do play ML, but no, I don't play MOBA, but I know how MOBA works. I played it before, but I don't really play it now. This is gonna be my first time playing on this tablet. Surprise, surprise, I've had this tablet for almost a month now, and I just haven't got the chance to play with it. Because when I do have time to touch this tablet, I mostly use it to draw or watch Netflix. So I haven't even downloaded the resources. I'm maxing the graphic quality and the frame rate and turning everything on just to see how this device will perform. And yeah, let us see. Oops, it's lagging a bit. I don't know if, let us see. Oh, I should get this smoke bomber. Damn! I want to get the smoke bomber because that's very heavy on the graphics. But someone I'm gonna use kinetic. Someone beat us. Maybe I should gun solo, bro. What? Oh, I didn't adjust the freaking... My phone keeps turning on and off. The hell? Let's go. Oh, is he fucking bot? I think there's another enemy. Bro, my video keeps on lagging, bro. My teammates are... Well, I did experience a drop. It wasn't too much.
The airdrop is coming. Soldier, it's time for a fire sale.
Why do you keep on lagging? I freaking dropped my... Gotta find me an assault.
The safe zone is collapsing. The airdrop is coming.
Oops, you see that drop? Oh. Sorry that guy was looting. But a game is a game. I dropped my echo. Okay.
Down to the last 5 teams.
Dude, I can't see the enemy, bro. There's enemy now. Phone. Don't freaking... I'm dead, bro. I fucking panicked, bro. Kill them, bro. Ooh, we're wiped. That's insane.
Buy station is currently on a...
Whatever. Okay, I'm done. And I'm gonna tell you, it was fucking... So, quick review. I noticed a small frame drop, but I think it didn't get in the way of the gameplay. Lol. So, if you touch it, it's kinda heating a bit, but it's not that noticeable, I guess. Like, it's not gonna be a problem. But I think if you keep on playing for hours and hours, that's gonna be a problem. So yeah, I'm done playing COD, and all I can say, it's pretty good for the graphics. I maxed it in too high, but I think you shouldn't play with max settings in this device because it's hot to the touch now. I think very high graphics would be good, but it can run through it. It's pretty okay. I did experience a bit of frame drop, but it wasn't too noticeable, or it didn't affect the gameplay. I was just a noob. I mean, it's been so long. I think it's been years since I played COD, so don't expect too much from me. I just, just got back, but whatever. So for Blood Strikes, and I barely know all the ins and outs of this game, but I've played it before, and I'm just gonna try out the graphics. So I'm gonna max ultra vivid. I'm maxing all the graphics and all of it, and all the effects, just to see if this device can hold up. So I just played. I'm gonna edit this for a bit, the controls. My phone keeps on lagging, bro. Like, it keeps on turning off. Can't even record it. It's not heating as much.
The safe zone has been redefined. Heading to the target.
How can I'm stuck. Oh, I love the graphics. Oi, someone's here with me, bro. Don't.
Enemy
Oh my god, I panicked. Ugh. What is this? Wala ko kwarta. Oh, you can also purchase things here. How can I reload?
Reloading.
Enemy here. Let's give them a surprise. Reload.
Shotgun.
Let's give them a surprise. Using bandage.
Ooh. Actually, I think it's lagging a bit. Don't stop on me, stop on me.
Taking hit.
Oh, someone is here. Freaking
Enemy
come.
spotted. Enemy spotted.
I'm surrounded, bro. Where are they, bro? Oh,
Loadout airdrop in. Gas,
they're bots there.
Here. Let's give them a surprise.
Somehow I freaking survived.
Using a bandage.
Reloading.
I
Triple
was-
kill.
Here. Enemy spotted. Fine.
Using medic
I
pack.
almost died. There were, I think,
Weapon here. Protection barrier up and running. Enemy spotted.
Reloading. Unstoppable.
Target eliminated. Enemy here. Give them a surprise. Reload.
oh, I almost died
Using
again.
bandage.
Enemy spotted.
It's pretty lagged, to be honest.
Time to send the enemy packing. Enemy spotted.
Oh, how do I
Head to
cancel
the
it?
target.
The safe zone is shifting. Wicked sick.
Taking fire.
The safe zone has
How
been
do I
redefined.
fucking get out there?
Loadout airdrop incoming. Reloading.
Enemy spotted.
Where are they?
The safe zone has been redefined.
Enemy spotted.
Eliminated.
Bandage.
Okay, we won. So review. It's not as smooth, but it didn't really affect the MVP. It's not as smooth. It's not really smooth. I can't really explain it. There's no FPS drop. But it's not as smooth as Gotham, like the one I played last time. But it was okay. I think I just wasn't used to the the graphics, the gameplay, the sensitivity. Maybe it's in the game itself. I don't know, but when I was playing, nothing really bothered me. Like, I could see there's no FPS drop, but it's not as smooth as I want it to be. I don't know how to explain it, but maybe if we lower the graphics a bit or the frame rate, it would be okay. For the heating up, it's not heating up. It's not heating up as much as Gotham did. It's just pretty warm. When I played Gotham earlier, it was pretty hot. Not too much hot, but it's hotter than this. So yeah, that's all the games that I have right now. Obviously I can download, maybe I can download Mobile Legends or PUBG, but I don't play those games. So if someone would request a gameplay for that, I would do it. But for now, that's all. And it's a decent device for gaming if you're just if you're just a casual gamer like me. I think this would do. But I think if you play for hours and hours and this device would heat up. But if you just lower the graphics and the if you just lower the graphics and the frame rate, I think it would be decent for long game session. So yeah, it was pretty smooth. I didn't expect that to be smooth, but I want to try it on the smoke bomber skill on COD M, but that's all for now. I don't really have much time. It took me like 1 hour to play that games because BR takes really long time to play. But yeah, that's all. If you want me to play more, to test more games on this device, just feel free to comment. So overall review of this iPad would be 8 out of 10. I would say 8 out of 10 because of the pencil. It's kind of hassle. And yeah, that's the only problem. The pencil. It's kind of hassle. Every time I charge it, I have to forget the device and then I have to download another app. And of course, the apps in the iPad is pretty pricey. You have to buy, stuff. Unlike in the Android where you can find some cracked device, some cracked. But yeah, that's the only cons for me. So should you buy it? That's a question whether what would you use this device for. If you're a beginner artist that wants to start on digital art, then this is a good device if you have the budget for it. But if you don't, I think it would be better to find another Android alternative like the Huawei MatePad, because that's really catered for artists, and they have a free app that's also dedicated for artists. But there's nothing wrong with trying out the iPad because it's really smooth. I don't have a problem with it. The only problem I have is the pencil. It's the connectivity of the pencil. But overall, this device, I love it. I haven't experienced anything that makes me rethink my decision of buying it. And if you're just a casual user, a gamer, this is pretty decent if you have the budget, because as I said, there's cheaper Android alternative that is also great. I heard great things about Xiaomi and Huawei, but I haven't experienced them myself. But if you're just having this tablet for fun and casual media consumption, then it's great if you have an iPhone, number one, because the Apple ecosystem, you could easily iDrop photos and videos to edit on the tablet because I use that a lot. And yeah, other than that, this is a good device if you have an iPhone, if you have the budget for it. I mean, this is pretty cheap for our other iPads. I got this for only 19,000 pesos on flash sale on Shopee on the Orange app. And yeah, additional purchase is 5k, so that's 25-ish, because this is almost 6k. But if you don't draw, then this device is pretty good deal. It's really good deal. I don't know why Apple made something that's made this cheaper, but I hope for the best. And I've seen a lot of people that their iPads are bending, but mine isn't so far. And you can also stick your pencil at the side, but it's not as sturdy, and it doesn't really charge. So yeah, that's all for me. If you have any questions about this tablet, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer them and show you some demonstrations. I am pretty busy, so I don't want to make promises I can't do. So I'm just gonna say I'll try my best to answer them as much as I can. And yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, I would leave the link on the description of where I got this iPad. It's gonna be an affiliate link, and if you purchase using that link, I would earn a bit of money. So yeah, that's all, and thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day.